Well, hello, Leo. First of all, let me say I'm sorry I look like this. This is a lazy day for me, so no makeup. I apologize. Also, hello. My name is Amber. If you're new, I'm so glad that you're here. If you're returning, thank you for giving or providing your energy to this reading so it can be better and better and better. Also, Happy New Year. Happy holidays if I didn't get to say that to you. And if you find something in this reading that you can use for January, hit that like button. If you find something here that someone else can use, go ahead and share this with them. We love to share healing around these parts. And if you want to see more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You want a private reading? I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to this website here. Okay? So let's pray, Leo. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy. What do you have for Leo? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of in this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance in this space. Okay, Leo. Ooh. January, huh? Okay. So there's a situation that you were dealing with in the past that you tried to see the bright side in. I feel like it was something that once made you very happy. Okay. You had plans or ideas about how you wanted your future to be, and those plans have since changed. Okay. So it's time for you to see the bright side of the situation, where you are now, and how you're going to move forward, because that's what we do. Okay. So in January, you're realizing that this is just coming to an end. This is an ending in your life. I feel like you're gonna give up on love, or feel like love isn't for you, or that, people seem to bring problems and issues and things like that. I feel like you're gonna go through that phase, because I see you being happy and then not being happy. It's like this situation kind of took your, not self-esteem, but like your will away, your purpose, your feeling, your confidence. And now you're going to be hurt at a deeper heart level. And you're going through like an energy of leaving it behind. Okay. It took me so long to do these last 3 signs, and I see why. They all have been like taking all of my energy. Because it's when they have a lot to say and it's coming in really fast, it's really exhausting to me. So let's see what we have for you, Leo, for January. Okay, 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Fool, the High Priestess, the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. That's funny. That's that card that wanted to come out. And the King of Swords. Okay. Very interesting, because it feels like we're starting off with the fact that this is something that you really wanted. This was the best thing for you. You know it was. You could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. I feel like there was a knowing. Like you knew this was something that you wanted, right? And with the Page of Pentacles being the overall energy, it means that you have some sort of knowledge or understanding that's going to help you in the real world, and you have to learn from it. So this to me feels like a lesson, okay? This is a lesson or some sort of understanding, some sort of offer from the universe for something more, kind of like an invite, if you will, okay? Some of you are going to get a job offer if you're waiting for one. It may start off as an entry-level position, but it's okay. Okay. Anyhow. So, we start off with you feeling lied to by a person that you thought you could trust. Or maybe even you lying to yourself, hoping for the best, or you feel like you've lied to yourself by allowing something to happen. But it's okay. You took a risk. Nothing's the matter with taking risks. Sometimes they just don't work. And we have to learn how to move forward. And because of this, you're going to have your guard up. You are starting to not trust like your decisions or other people's actions towards you. I feel like you're just not trustworthy. And because of this, it could leave you blocked. Okay. So you need to listen to your intuition. Intuition's a big part. It's in the middle of your reading, the High Priestess. It's about finding balance within what's going on in the outside and what's going on spiritually for you, which is in the inside. Okay. So you're trying to move forward from what has happened, but it hurts being lied to. It hurts being deceived. It hurts feeling like you've done something to yourself or allowed something to happen. So your focus here is building up your confidence, bringing yourself back. So some of you may have took a dip in confidence or a dip in just feelings or feeling like a little sad or depressed. I hate to use the word depressed because that's a whole mood. It's not just like, oh, I feel depressed today. Like maybe you just felt sad or put down or just you need some time to yourself. But that is what your main focus is right now. Is building up your confidence or taking what you have left, whether this be your emotions, whether this be your confidence, whether this be your possessions, and making the best out of what you have. Okay. So I feel like you need to apologize to yourself for taking a risk on this individual or on this situation that didn't work out. Okay. It's okay. I feel like I need to tell you that it's okay. And understand or try to see the other side of the situation, that these things come about to show us what we need to see, what we need to know. Okay. So don't block yourself from the lesson, but block yourself from the situation, if that makes any sense. Okay. So now I feel like you're focused on yourself, your home, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, providing for your children, if you have those, pets, family, so on and so forth, to recover from what you have been through or what this is that jolted you. Okay. And some of you are going to move out. Okay, it feels like a burden. Some of you are looking for another job. All of this feels heavy, but you have to think you're doing this for yourself. Okay, so that's always positive and good. And you do possess the skills to get what you want when you want it. Okay, so you'll be fine. It's all about you just finding balance in the lesson. You know, don't let the idea that you allowed this to happen to flood your thoughts in your mind and you can't move forward. Focus on yourself and what it is that you're trying to build. I feel like this will help heal your heart as you move forward. Because for you, Leo, building your confidence within yourself and what you can do by yourself will help you heal from this. Okay? So you definitely are learning a lesson and moving forward into a new, prosperous life for yourself. Okay? So I feel like for a while, Leo, you thought that something was up or someone was lying to you. It could be that they just stopped working on things with you. They may have came home late, they're telling me. Something that was suspicious. They just weren't working towards a future the way they should have, or they halted the relationship in some way. Okay? And you were going within like, this is not what I wanted for myself. Because that's what I feel like you're saying. This is not what I wanted for myself. Yeah, you weren't feeling nurtured. You feel like you always had your guard up, like you had to pay attention. That's not the way that you want to live or have a relationship or be in a living position, right? It's always like you felt like you had to pay attention to make sure things weren't happening or to stay on top. There could have been lots of arguments, and you're not a person that can just let them go. I don't feel like you did that. So you put an end to it, or you will put an end to it for your own self-esteem, your own confidence. You know, you deserve to be loved and cared for, and for people to see you for who you are. And this is what you're going towards, okay? Could be someone else that has made you feel really good about yourself as well. And you're trying to find the truth about this new person, right? So you got to end this old stuff in order to move into something new. Could be an offer. This could be a love offer. So something had to end, or something had to happen in order for something else to come in. It could be that you're just learning how to love yourself, okay? And releasing all of the lies that you have either told yourself or they have told you, okay? I do feel like you're worried about your future. You want to make sure that you're making the right decisions, Leo. I feel like you're fine. This is the one time I tell you to move towards how you feel. Like, you're not being treated right here. I was going to say move towards your ego, but, I feel like you're not being treated right. And that's not how this is supposed to go. Yeah. So I don't feel like you're going to take a new leap with this new person. I do feel like you're going to talk to them. I feel like they make you feel good. And in turn, by making you feel good, it made you see really what you needed to leave behind. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you're making any new leaps, though. Or not moving towards any. Yeah, you don't want any bad things to happen. So I feel like you're going to take your time with this. Plus, you may be leaving someone behind as well. Like, it's time for someone to go. Or for you to go. Yeah, your intuition's telling you that you need to focus on yourself, your home, what you're providing for your children, for your pets, Yeah, it's time for you to nurture these other aspects and not focus so much energy on something you can't resolve or fix, okay? I do feel like it's going to be a lot of work. I feel like they're going to have a lot to say about what it is that you're doing. They could be very controlling as well. Because it feels like you have just shaken up their life or your life. It's just a lot going on. They're going to make this a struggle for you. It's not going to be an easy slip out, okay? Yeah. You're realizing that by yourself, or when you step back from the situation, that everything you have is on a rough foundation. Meaning, like, you have to relearn how to do things, how to reestablish a home, car, all that kind of thing. It's like you're not happy with your foundations or what you felt like you perceived. Because I feel like for so long you were defending yourself within this that you didn't really see your foundations in it all. But when you step out from it, you'll see that. Don't get discouraged, though. Okay? You just got to work really hard to make or create your new future. Okay? Because I see that you're going to get frustrated about moving out of this. Because you feel like you're leaving so much stuff behind, or what it is that you have built behind, or what it is that you had behind. But this is just one of those unfortunate situations that comes before you make yourself happy. You know, you're moving towards happiness and being happy, and you have to focus on that, okay? Some of you are going to try to... Okay. Some of you are going to try to balance out a situation because there's a marriage involved, but there's a third person. Okay. I feel like this person's going to say they're going to get rid of this person, but they're just going to try to balance the situation. They're not going to really get rid of them. For some of you, you need to understand that when another person is involved, this person has already made the decision on who they want to choose. Whether or not they come home to you every night or not, they have already chosen this other person. Okay. And this is something that you need to perceive. So it's all about you gaining. Yeah, you're going to have this moment with yourself, Leo. That's what I feel. You have to balance. Oof, this is rough. See, you're really going to try to hold on to this. Okay. I feel like the realization hits. Yeah, somebody tells you the truth about this, or you find out the truth about your person. So I feel like you get ready to leave, but then you realize that all this stuff is just tied up in you leaving and what you would have to build. So then you stay to try to work on it again. But I really feel like you're going to go through this again if you stay. What's important is that you have the knowledge. Okay. I feel like this person controlled a lot. And now you have this knowledge about how to move forward. Hold on to this knowledge because you're going to need it moving forward. Okay. So don't forget about it. Don't think about this as a glitch in the system. Okay. It's something... Because the way they're making me feel about this is going to connect to another reading. It's going to come back to this, to you knowing this. There's a moment that comes back to this. Okay? But what's interesting is I feel like you're done. You're done with this, but you're still connected to it. Okay? So let's go into your oracle cards. Hold on, Leo. All right, Leo. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Ooh, extremes. I don't get this card that often. 3 and 4. That's 7. You have door to personal healing and happiness. 3 and 4. That's another 7. See, these are spiritual lessons. That's why all these 7s are coming up. Lots of duplicate numbers. That doesn't have to happen often. Okay. And then we have past life relationship and keep an open mind. They just told me some of you went back to a person. That's what this is. You're trying to do something again. See if it'll work again. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay. All right, Leo. So you're being faced with the opportunity to create the life that you want and create the foundations that you want. The problem is there's so much involved here, and there's so much weighing in on this situation besides you, that it's hard for you to make the decision. It just feels like a really heavy decision, and you may need more time to figure out what it is that you need to do. So some of you are going to struggle with this, but this is your decision. This is like one of those life-changing things where it's your decision, and you have to go through a spiritual moment, if you will, to figure out how you want to handle this. A lot of you have went back to this person, and you're trying to be open-minded about the situation, or be open-minded with this person. But also, you need to understand that you have the free will to decide, which is why this is your spiritual decision. No one can make this for you. You just need to understand what's going on in the situation first before you make the decision. Because you don't want to block off your feelings, and you don't, because you want to heal, before you make a decision, I guess. In some cases, if you're not safe, please leave, okay? Is my phone dying? It is. Some of you are afraid. Some of you are afraid. This is just a decision for you. But the biggest thing is, if you're in fear of your life, you need to leave. There are plenty of shelters that you can go to, family that you can go to. But it's just about your own self right now and your own happiness, because I just feel like it's the situation, or this person is controlling your decisions, and you need to make them for yourself. If they're not physically controlling you, the situation is so heavy that it's controlling your decisions. Okay? All right, Leo. So thank you so much for allowing me to do that reading for you. And remember, if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go here. I love you. Blessings. Bye-bye.